If you're thinking about teaching ESL online, you might be feeling a little bit nervous about sending in your application form and what the application process actually entails. Many people imagine that it's quite complicated or even find it intimidating, but actually, most online ESL companies follow a very similar structure within their application procedure. So once you understand the steps and what the companies are looking for, that process can feel a lot less overwhelming and easier for you to then take action and send in your application form. Hi, I'm Catherine, and I help people just like you start and succeed with an online ESL teaching career, especially mums who are looking for flexible work from home income around their families. Now, if this sounds like you, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can keep on learning how to apply with confidence and avoid any beginner teaching mistakes. In this session today, I'm going to go through an overview of a typical application process used by online ESL companies. I'll share a couple of top tips for each stage as well, so that you know what to focus on to help improve your application form. Now, I'll go into much more detail at later stages, but today is just an overview, broad picture. First step, step one, we have the application form. Now, within the application form, this is usually listed on the ESL company's website, or you can actually find jobs on sites such as Indeed.com and even social media platforms like LinkedIn or Facebook. It will link you through to an application form, and in here you'll enter your details, availability, experience, and so on and so forth. Most companies at this stage will also ask you to upload your CV and perhaps a short introductory video as well. Now, with your CV, it's really important to keep it clear and simple. Make sure that you focus on any teaching experience that you have, transferable skills that will benefit you within your teaching career, or qualifications that you have that are relevant, such as a TEFL or TESOL qualification, and a degree as well. Also, it's really important to mention your nationality. So whether you are a native English speaker or non-native English speaker too. For your introductory video, this is really important to introduce yourself and be clear and friendly, making sure as well that you're sharing a bit of your personality in the video, just an overview of your qualifications and experience that are relevant to the teaching position that you're applying for, and then a little bit of a demonstration of your approach to teaching online, maybe some props or reward systems that you might use, particularly if you're applying for a job with teaching children. Then it's really good to showcase your teaching style as well within that video. Remember, an introductory video is just that. It's a very short introduction of yourself to the online ESL teaching company, and it helps them to hear your accent and get to know your teaching style as well. So aim for around 1 to 2 minutes max, no more than that. Make sure that when you are looking at the application form that you follow the instructions exactly. Companies will use this stage to check for attention to detail, making sure that you've been able to follow instructions clearly. Step 2, interview. You've sent in your application form, you've succeeded on that step, they've liked your introductory video and what you've provided in your CV. Now you've received an email inviting you to book an interview. Within the email, there's often a link to a calendar where you can book your interview directly at a time that's convenient for you. Sometimes the timing isn't always convenient. I know when I was teaching for Chinese companies, some interviews I had to do in the middle of the night, 2, 3 a.m. in the morning, but that's just the interview stage. So if there isn't availability, then just try and pick a slot that's best for you, making sure that it doesn't cross over with any other commitments you might have that day. When you are invited for an interview, at the same time, they may also email you across the demo information. Most companies do provide their own teaching materials, and they want to see an example of you using those materials within the demo lesson. Demo lessons are generally speaking offered at the same time as your interview. You'll have your interview, and then you'll be asked to provide the demo lesson all within the same booking. So it's important to just double check that email, making sure that if they've said they've sent over demo material that you've received that at that time, so that if anything is missing, you have time to go back to them and request that before your interview and your demo. For your interview, make sure that you do take time to prepare some simple answers about why you want to teach ESL, your availability. Talk about why you want to work with that company as well, and make sure that you prepare maybe 1 or 2 questions too. Ideally not about pay, but perhaps what training that company offers you, what progress you can make with your career teaching with that company, things like that, so that they can see that you're sticking around long term rather than just trying to find the quickest gig possible. In your interview, it may be that the interviewer is not a native English speaker, so make sure that you speak slowly and clearly so that they can communicate well with you and understand your answers. If there's something that you don't know the answer to, just be honest with the interviewer and try your best. That's what counts. Step 3, your teaching demo. Now, as I said, most companies have the interview followed directly by the teaching demo within 1 session. So you will need to spend some time both on preparing for your interview questions as well as preparing for your demo. Many companies do include demo material, so you'll be provided with some presentation slides, and you'll need to deliver a short lesson, perhaps maybe 5 to 10 minutes, to your interviewer. Now, your lesson demo is the most important part of the whole application process. Why? Well, it's where you're going to be showcasing your teaching skills to the interviewer. They want to see what you can provide for the company. How will you approach their lesson materials, and how will you teach the students? What is your teaching style? Do you add anything on top of the learning materials? So it would be a really good idea to make sure that you spend a lot of time preparing your demo slides. Go through, is there learning objectives? Make sure that you time yourself. Perhaps record yourself using something such as Zoom, teaching, and then watch that video back to see if there were any areas that you can improve on. I know it's a little cringy watching our own videos back, but trust me, it's going to help you. You'll be able to spot things when you watch yourself on a recording. Make sure that you try and prepare some props or a reward system as well that goes along with those lesson slides. That will give you some extra bonus points when it comes to your demo lesson. So stick closely to the instructions that you are given. Make sure that it's very clear what the learning objective is for those slides, and make sure that you are providing that within your demo lesson. Focus on clarity and engagement. Try not to rush through all the materials. Make sure that you have a good, even pace for the lesson. And then assessing how you teach, not if you're the perfect teacher. It's okay to make mistakes, just make sure that you correct those. Again, with the interviewer, pretend that they are a student. If they make a mistake, offer some light corrections as well, and some praise and encouragement, pretending that they are the student that you're going to teach. The interviewer is going to want to see how you manage your classroom, how you praise your students, how you engage their attention, how you use the teaching materials, and how you correct them as well. So try and incorporate all of those elements in your planning for your demo lesson. Now, number 4, yes, your demo lesson went well. That means that it's time to sign your contract. If you are successful, you'll be offered a contract via email. Generally speaking, when we teach with an online ESL company, we are hired as independent contractors on a self-employed basis. So that means that we're paid per hour or per class. It depends on the company. And there may be bonuses on offer as well with how many classes that you teach per month, teaching during peak times. But the company doesn't cover your sick pay, it doesn't cover holiday leave, and it doesn't pay your taxes. So these are things that you need to consider when you are made an offer by the company. So take time to read the pay rates, the cancellation policies, and any scheduling rules as well. Make sure the contract fits your availability, your expectations, and your needs too, in terms of working from home. Step 5, onboarding and training. After signing with a company, Often the company does provide some sort of onboarding and training to help you understand their platform that they use and what they expect in terms of how they want you to teach their materials. So this is a really good time. Often it's unpaid, unfortunately, but it's a really good opportunity for you to get to know what the company expects from you and feel more confident before you teach your first class. Make sure you take time to complete all the training materials provided for you. Take some notes on the platform tools and how the lessons flow. Is there a pattern with the lessons? Use this time to build up your confidence before teaching real students. Step 6, our final step. Congratulations, you've been hired, you completed your contract and onboarding. Now it's time to teach your first classes. When we are teaching our first lessons, it's natural to feel nervous. That's okay. I don't want you to think that you're not professional if you're feeling nervous. Even I, after thousands of classes that I've taught over the last 7 years, can feel nervous when I meet a new student for the first time. It's okay. Have a glass of water on the desk, have your materials prepared, make sure if you looked over the lesson material for the class before the lesson, and then just follow the materials closely. Make sure that you just take your time in the class, get to know the student, and try and personalize the lesson to suit your students' needs and interests. That goes a long way with building a professional rapport with your student, and if you're teaching kids, with their family and their parents as well. So there you have it. There's just 6 steps to the application process. We have the application form, which usually incorporates our CV and our introductory video. Remember, 1 to 2 minutes max for that video, no more. Then we move on to the interview. We receive that via email, and often that is incorporating the demo lesson, and most companies will provide materials for you during your demo class. Then, if you've been accepted, you'll have your contract sent to you via email, your onboarding and training is next. Finally, you get to teach your first class. Amazing. The application process isn't that overwhelming after all. There's just 6 steps to it, and half of that is when you've received your contract and you're hired. So just 3 steps really feels a lot more manageable than beforehand. The application process for our online ESL companies isn't about being the perfect or the best teacher. It's showing that you're reliable, you're prepared, you're able to communicate clearly, and that you have those transferable skills that a company is looking for to be able to teach their students. So once you've got through this overall process, you can approach each step with a lot more confidence. Just take your time, make sure that you're prepared in advance. If you have a CV and an introductory video ready to go, you can apply to several companies all at the same time. Being prepared will save you so much time in the long run, and it means that you're ready to apply to new opportunities that might come up and suit you. Now, final thought for today's session is all about staying organized and consistent. When you are applying to multiple companies at the same time, things can quickly get out of hand in terms of tracking where you've applied, who has sent you an offer, who has not sent you any communication, do you need to follow up, what appointments do you have scheduled. So I actually have saved you a little bit of time and created the application tracker and checklist. So this is designed for online ESL teachers such as yourself, and it will help you keep everything in one place so that you can focus on spending time preparing for your interviews and your demo lessons rather than complete diary dysfunction. So everything will be in that one place. You can write down all the companies that you are applying to, who has sent you an offer, who have you booked an interview with, and so on and so forth. This is available as part of the free membership, the Mini ESL Teacher Toolkit, which you can find a link to in the description. Thanks so much for being here, friends. I'll speak to you next time. Bye.